Mhm. Это WordPress, это как раз и есть Masterleaf, если что. Yeah, and that just happens from time to time. You can know when you stumble upon this kind of things, right? But let's hope that those problems will be fixed now, and we will have games without no lags. I think that I assume that if this series will be played, because hopefully they will. We will actually see very equal fights, and yeah, now we're waiting for the Shoktrepet. He's coming, and if you have any questions or any suggestions about our stream, let us know about it. Just write in the live chat. You can always do it. We read this chat and answer you immediately, like as soon as I see it, right? More expressive. Okay, Mok. I will get more feelings to my commentations, but I just can't be, I can get much more excited because my neighbors went to sleep like half of an hour ago, and that's gonna be a bit of a problem if I speak too loud. So I will woke them up if I just do this, right? But I'll do the best I can. All right. Я контролирую чат, если что. Отлично. Did he DC again? It's not like he DC'd, no, he's actually back again, and we're gonna hope to see the series starting right now. I'm actually dying to see both players playing, because that's what we are all waiting for right today. We're waiting for them to start, and yeah, it's actually going to start in the end. God, I hope that we will have a smooth connection. And what an interesting random choice. Like, we see that now we have the same situation. Masterleaf started to play for Steel Talons in the last game, and now in this game he's going to play the same faction. It's actually such a coincidence, which happens like really rarely. And we can see Masterleaf in the top bottom corner, as we saw it in the previous game, and now we see Shoktrepet playing for I believe it's actually what it's I hope we are done with the surprises for today, because I've got something going on with my. Я знаю. Actually, something went wrong with my computer, so I went offline and I had to restart my computer. So God, it helps us because with the stream, because it's actually getting worse and worse. I really hope that's it for today with the surprises. Что-то случилось с моим компьютером, короче, все тупо зависло абсолютно. Я перезапускал, выключил компьютер и запустил опять. Да, все четко. So we now see that, we see those two pit bulls which are going to the base of the Shoktrepet, and they scouted him and just went back. Masterleaf is going, what he's going? He's actually expanding, and he's going economy. It seems to me like he's going economy. Like, I lost the 30-second, with this 30-second delay, I can't be sure if he did anything special, but it seems to me like he didn't. He just went into his second expansion, and now he's clearly going into the pit bulls. He's trying to make them as much as possible and just maybe go for 2 or 3 harvests of his opponent, like we will see anyway later. Now we see like this expansion established for Shoktrepet, and Masterleaf is going air. That's an interesting choice. That may work. I actually know what Masterleaf is going to do, because I watched his last videos, and I saw what he was doing with this kind of GDI faction. It seems to me like it's gonna be something like he will go with some orcas, maybe. And he's scouting his opponent. Now we see 2 orcas. 2 orcas. It's not too many of them, because he's actually expecting that he's going to do something more than that, and we expect him to do something more than that. I don't want to show you. like to show you and tell what he's gonna do, because I actually know what it's gonna look like. But no, I see that he's now going for orcas, so it's not the same strategy, it's not the same tactics that I've seen from him earlier. It's something else. Maybe because now he knows that it doesn't always work. He's going for one harvest. The second harvest is going to die. What the fuck? How Shoktrepet didn't know that? How he didn't see it? I expected him to see him. We actually anticipated that he would defend his base and do at least, I don't know, maybe some bikes. Oh yeah, anti-air. It's too late, so it's too late. Like, he lost 2 harvesters, and that's a big deal. Now was 1 harvester for sure is gonna be lost, and the second one, oh yeah, no, second one is gonna be saved by from Masterleaf. That's a good job by Shoktrepet here. But if he actually is losing too many scorpions, it doesn't seem to be like it's an equal trade. But whatever. Let's just hope that it's gonna work for him. And yeah, we see 1 scorpion here, like which is going to die. He's dead, and it's probably there were probably more scorpions, but Masterleaf dealing really good with this kind of attacks, which are he's being attacked from the flanks, and he's actually defending really good. We see him that now he's going to take 1, 2, 3 harvesters, probably 3 harvesters, maybe 2, and then save his orcas. Now he's gonna lose this 1 orca. Yeah, he actually lost this one. Yeah, he's gonna lose 1 more. Is he gonna lose 1 more? Oh no, he's not going to. That's a great job. 3 harvesters has been killed, and only 1 orca has been lost. That's actually a decent job, and I'd rather say that he's actually. I'd rather say that he's playing like he's on point now. Just playing to his own standards, and it seems to me like those titans are gonna have some crashes now, maybe. If they go on those harvesters, they have a good chance to crush them. If Shoktrepet, because Shoktrepet doesn't have enough scorpions to stop those titans right away, and well, that's one hell of a fight. But it doesn't seem like players playing in a lot of unit spam, right? They're just doing some units, and they're trying to micro them as well as possible, and trying to attack from the different flanks, not going so much in an economy, even though they have it established really good. And yeah, what I see is that 1 orca is gonna be lost. Yes, 1 it is, and it's fine. I think that Masterleaf is coping with all those attacks and trying to attack his opponent really good. And talking about Shoktrepet, he's actually in the worst state now than he was earlier. He has lost lots of harvesters. Now Masterleaf losing this refinery, but it's only 1 refinery, so it actually doesn't really pay off. But at this point of the game, it may have some influence, and it may give some impact on the enemy's economy. So it was still a good decision to use this rocket, like the Tiberium rocket. And now we see that there's gonna be a T-bomb. Yeah, T-bomb has been exploded, and we see that all those orcas has been killed, and that's actually a lot. That's actually a lot, because he actually paid off all those attacks that he did, and this damage that has been dealt, they are at least big. I'd not say that they're insane, because Masterleaf has mammoths, tank mammoths ready, and they have rail guns, and those rail guns gonna deal even more damage than they could have done without those railguns, like a hell of a damage. He has nothing. Shoktrepet literally has nothing in his base. He's losing 2-3 harvesters, and that's gonna be the game. Yeah, it seems like, wow. It didn't seem like it was really a good game for Shoktrepet. He was a bit dizzy, I think. Maybe he was a bit baffled. Maybe he's just getting used to this gameplay, because I know that he's a Tiberium Wars player. He's playing it a lot, like steadily all the time, and he's not really, as from what I know, correct me if I'm wrong, but he's not really into that into Kane thrust as much as he is into Tiberium Wars, because that's just what it is, right? That's how it is with Shoktrepet. And yeah, that was a good game. and I hope that Shoktrepet still gonna show us a decent fight. If he just will, I don't know, if he just get used maybe to the Masterleaf style of playing, of like to his tactics. I don't think that he actually knows all his tactics, because I haven't been seeing them playing like for last time. And it seems to me like Masterleaf is playing steadily, but also he told me today that it was really difficult for him to find games like in the last months, last time on the whole. So we will see what those players will show us in the next games. Now we see Masterleaf playing for some kind of a GDI faction. Which one I didn't see exactly, and that was a bit of my mistake. Рубила, за кого они играют? Потому что я не увидел. Shoktrepet is playing for Screen actually, and Masterleaf is playing for Steel Talons. Oh, it's one more game for Steel Talons. Maybe it's gonna be this insane tactics that I saw on the Masterleaf's video commentary. When I actually watched those videos, which have been released lately, and that would be really great to see this tactic. And yeah, we see that Shoktrepet is going in the disintegrators, and it's like this thing is like 7 squads, right? It's 7 squads of Dizins. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's 6 squads. Sorry, I've been mistaken, and it seems like those Dizins at least can take 2 spikes on the bottom, and then they can try and maybe kill this APC. But I'm not sure if I'm not that certain that it will be possible, because this APC can just draw this minefield, and that's gonna be it. Also, this is gonna die. At least they won't be able to kill him. And it has this infantry in it, so it will protect itself really effectively, and those Dizins won't be able to kill him. So yeah. And покажи нам, может, еще, что делают сейчас тоже игроки, что делает... We see that Shoktrepet actually is going like what? He didn't go for the second refinery, he went on the second field, and then I think he's going on the second ref now on this field, or maybe on the first, we will see anyway. And now this APC may be killed, almost all Dizins gonna get killed. Oh, that's bad actually. That's a terrible loss of money. Like on the beginning of the game, you actually are not expected to lose that much. Like you are not allowed, because then it will be difficult for you to recover, especially when playing like a player like Masterleaf, someone who is at his level. It's can be incredibly difficult to get back from this kind of calamity, I would say, because those rushes are not always work, especially with pro players, and all of us know it. So we see now 5 harvesters, and we see that command post has been built for Masterleaf, and Masterleaf is gonna go into the air, like it's gonna be 2 or 4 orcas like he did the previous time. Is it gonna be the same strategy? What the fuck? Who would expect the same strategy? Yeah, he's going the same scout as he did last game, and from what I see, it's gonna be. I see that Shoktrepet doesn't see it. It seems like he's actually doing something else, and yeah, that's weird. And well, what it's gonna look like this time? It seems to me like this scout can be lost, but it's not a big deal. Even if it will be lost, Masterleaf knows what his opponent doing, as he's gonna counter him, I think. And this recovery unit, I can actually remember how it is called, but whatever. He's actually Masterleaf making them like 2 of them. And now 2 Orcas is gonna killing 1 Howitzers, and we see that Masterleaf is not moving forward. He's getting back. He decided that it's not a good idea just to intrude in this position because he's gonna lose his units, which he's got because he has this APC and it won't be protected that well by this what would we call it, mobile like war factory, but it's even better. But like this kind of defense, even though this APC is gonna get fixed, it's not enough. I don't think that it will be enough to survive this kind of attack. Like, we see that Shoktrepet actually defending his base really well. He's doing 2 Storm Riders, and yeah, this infantry is actually having a hero rank. Unbelievable. How did they get it? And now this Orca's gonna get lost. Oh my god. That's insane. I don't think they're gonna get lost. He has to save them. He actually can save them, but he's not trying to. He's trying to make as much damage as it is possible, and he's actually dealing no damage. Like, he's killing one of the Storm Riders, but what it is comparing to losing 4 Orcas, which are gonna be lost right now, because there is no way for him to save them. He's not trying to. That's weird. 1 Howitzer is going on the blue Tiberium for Shoktrepet. That's a good move. I actually consider it really a good plan to go on the blue Tiberium and get some blue Tiberium now, because he actually needs more money in order to overwhelm Masterleaf and try to survive in this game at least, and then maybe expand and trying to actually counterattack Masterleaf. And he's trying to do his best now. He's attacking with 2 what do you call it, Seekers, and these Seekers are gonna deal some damage, but no, they won't, because this Orca's just getting just in time, and they just clean it up, clean all the Seekers up. Now nothing lost, nothing. We see that only those pitballs and those 8 pitbulls against like 7 Storm Riders. I think that Storm Riders can win this fight, but it's not necessary to lose them like that. We can see that there is the second thing, that there is a T3 for Shoktrepet, and he may try and go in the Hexabot, but those speedballs, they will make lots of damage. They will actually be formidable if they won't be stopped like right now. He has to do something against those people, because those people just will harass his base and his units and his harvesters first of all, and he cannot afford to lose his harvesters like that against those people, because he's in the worst position now than Masterleaf. Masterleaf is actually playing steady. He's he knows what he does, and I think that Shoktrepet is actually trying to play to his best as well. And but those Storm Riders, they're gonna get lost. They're gonna get killed, each one of them. What the fuck? How did it happen? How did it happen? How could it possibly happen that he lost them? So, oh my god, it's such a... He didn't micro them properly. He just ran off and just, I don't know, tried to kill those Orcas and stopped controlling them probably, so all the Storm Riders were killed. Such a misfortune, actually. I don't know what to say. Well, MCV has been killed. Well, that's gonna be the game. And those Firehawks are ready. The Firehawks are ready to deal damage, but actually there is no more damage to be dealt. Like, we see that this MCV lost was really severe loss for Shoktrepet, because he's actually he has no chance to recover now, does he? Покажи, у Шоктрепета есть еще какое-то МСЦ второе или Oh yeah, he actually has a second one. He has got the second MCV. Of course, he didn't sell those air platforms, and that was a really wise choice, I'd say. We can see that there are lots of tripods, but those tripods has to have some protection against anti-air, and they better have decent protection against anti-air, because they can be easily killed by this kind of a force. But Masterleaf doesn't really have anti-air. That's doesn't really have air. That's what I wanted to say. And well, he only have like fire hawks and some pitbulls. That's it. Some mammoth tanks. All right, that's better. That's way better than it was like 2 minutes ago. Those tripods just gonna smash out all those mammoth tanks. They gotta go and just kill them. They literally have to go and kill them. But they have to have some anti-air with them. Oh my God, Shoktrepet, what are you doing? What are you doing? How are you losing them? How can you afford to lose them? I don't want you to lose them like that. I don't want to see it. I want them to survive. I don't like when those tripods are being killed. That's just my firm stuff. I always lose initiative in the games like that, while just forgetting about, oh my God, he actually has been defeated. He's actually surrendered. Wow. That's 1-1. We are back to the start. Now we're back to the beginning. Nothing has changed. 2 games have been played, and this one was insane. He actually did to his best, and we saw that Shoktrepet actually played properly with this with the screens, and he overplayed Masterleaf. I think we can definitely say that Masterleaf was overplayed this time. Maybe Masterleaf was trying to do some kind of a weird strategies. Maybe he was trying to do something new, since he actually won the first game, but who knows, right? It seems to me like he lost anyway. Let's hope that, well, this time, maybe let's hope that he lost because Shoktrepet like did really good, and that was the reason, because we want to know that those players are equal, because only then we have the opportunity to see with draw, like we did in the last games, where for instance Profik and Hulk played. And yeah, those games are played by expert players, and we can only anticipate that they would work their ass off in order to do their best, even though it's a really tough task to find some games now, because you know that this game we're trying our best to keep up with this game and just to survive, to make it survive, right? But sometimes it just goes to this point that you can't find an opponent, and yeah, some players talks about it, especially those pro players, right? So let's hope that we will get some fun in the next games. And this game we see Masterleaf playing for Travelers. Yeah, it's actually Travelers, which is he actually got it randomly. Did he get it randomly? I don't remember. I think he did. So we have this. Also, we have. By the way, I have to say you that Masterleaf is playing incredibly well for Travelers. Like those design things he's doing, and then he's just really good with micro, from what I've seen on lots of videos. So well, I think that this game can be easily won by him if he first of all does a good scout, then goes and make a proper units first of all, and establish good economy, and just will control his enemy. Like if he does everything properly with this fraction, I feel like it's his game. But we also have Shoktrepet in this game, and Shoktrepet playing for NARVEK. Yeah, he's playing for NARVEK, and it's not the first game for him that he plays for NARVEK. It seems to me like he's actually a NARVEK player, but we will see lately if it's actually the truth or not. Now we see the scouts going on the different flanks, like always. And we see disease. These disease are trying to make damage, but they can't. These defensive structures are being built really good and in the right place. Maybe not in the right place because this, oh my god, the energy has been lost. This energy station has been lost, and some disease, maybe 2 squads have been lost for Masterleaf, but it's not a big deal because he actually made his opponent to sell T2, so he won't be able to build the flame tank which he was going to build if the things went right, as he planned, but they didn't. And now we see that those diseases are gonna go on their probably on the top and just try to attack and make some more damage on the, maybe on definitely not on MCV, but maybe at least they will do some damage to these energy stations, to power plants first of all, right? Because they just have to. It would help a lot if they did. But no, his Masterleaf decided to save those diseases. It's probably a rational decision. It helps a lot, I think. And yeah, first of all, I see that Masterleaf is going harvests, he's going economy, because that's actually a good choice in this situation. This kind of situation, you cannot expect him to go just and waste money on disintegrators, because it actually may not work for him. And but those diseases which have been saved by him can still make a good job, just roaming around the base of the enemy and trying to attack him from different plans and making him to build the units. That's their purpose, I think, in this situation. Anyways, those citizens are getting back to the base, and maybe to, I don't know, to just go on. Masterleaf tried to separate those citizens on 2 squads, just went with 1 squad, whatever. Just hope that Masterleaf is not gonna lose them. And at this moment, I'm actually curious what his opponent do. What Shoktrepet's doing, right? If he knows, he actually knows, because he had scout. But on the other hand, those flame tanks. Oh yeah, he's still going flame tanks. I don't know. That's a good choice. All those diseases gotta get smashed. Oh no! He can't afford himself to lose all those diseases that easily. Not Masterleaf. Not the player I know, at least. And he's he's roaming around, he's just dividing them into squads. That's a smart choice, I think, because that's actually the best choice in this situation in order to save them. But oh my god, these were killed by flame tank. Very good, really good direction of flame tanks, I think, by Shoktrepet, who managed to clear these squads. Who managed to clear them without losing a single flame tank. But now he's gonna lose one. He won't get it to the base of the Masterleaf. He just won't let him, right? And that's the thing. He has to protect his base. And on the other hand, it seems to me like Masterleaf is a little more ahead in the economy than his opponent. He's doing his best. He's establishing economy, but this rep is gonna get burned. I think that he will lose this one. He will definitely lose this one. But yeah, oh my god, he actually managed to save it. That was a great job done by Masterleaf, and actually a good move done by Shoktrepet. Shoktrepet is going to this energy power plants. This power plant's gonna get down. Now this ref is on. Oh my god, no, it's not gonna get to the ref. He's gonna save the ref, at least now. Now he's gonna save it, but he may lose it later. We will see, because it seems to me like that's a good idea. That's actually one of the wisest choices, to decide and go with those flame tanks in the different directions when playing against Traveler player, or at least playing against Screen, because against Traveler it's not such a good choice. You can just build some of those infantry squads which will get your flame tanks, which just get them under control. Cultists, I mean, those cultists, they are such a devastating weapon. but Masterleaf is not doing them. He's not producing them, so it's fine, I think. Oh no, he can afford himself lose it. He sees them, he even sees this mind drops. No, don't lose it, Masterleaf, don't lose it. Okay, alright, at least Zeus will have been saved, that's fine. He's not gonna lose them that easily. Alright, now go to the flame tank. That's a good decision. Good boy. Seems to me like he's actually countering all those flame tanks. Maybe not all, but he's seeing them all, and that's the thing you should know. You have to scout your opponent as much as it takes. I don't know if you heard me well now because there was some kind of a lag, but you have to scout your opponent as much as it takes if you play for Node faction, right? Like if he plays for Node faction and you play for screen, in order to see all those sneaky flame tanks going around and just lurking to your base. I think that that's a good fight now. We see. And this flame tank is gonna get down, I think, and but that's a good thing that this MCV of Shoktrepet is already on the third field and is gonna establish his economy. He's gonna put down 2 refineries. And what about Masterleaf? Did he manage to go with his MCV? Oh no, he still has his MCV on the second field. He has to go on the third then, though, because actually it makes him far behind in economy position, because he has to keep up with his economy. He has to improve it and just keep it steady, because if he loses in an economy position, as he can't afford himself that, because then he will lose the game. It seems to me like Masterleaf is doing really well. He's trying to do his best also. He's controlling units great, and well, I actually thought that those flame tanks, oh my god, that they will kill it, they will be killed like more easily, and that I expected Shoktrepet to stop producing this the flame tanks. I thought that's gonna be like 1, 2, maybe 3 flame tanks, but who could expect him going in 6, 7, 8 or even more flame tanks? It's like it was over 10, I think now. That's actually insane. So much in today. Oh, this MCV is gonna get old, but I like it. Yeah, I actually managed to capture it. Oh no, he's gonna lose the prodigy. He's losing the prodigy. But he sold the MCV. Unbelievable. He managed. Oh, did he or did he not? I think that he got it under control. He got it back under control. Shoktrepet got it back into control, or what? And then yeah, he just sold his MCV by himself. That's fine. That's funny actually that it happened, but anyway, Masterleaf achieved his point. He was trying to capture the MCV or make his opponent solve the MCV at least, and he did it. He lost the prodigy, of course, but that's not such a big loss as an MCV on the third. But he has his economy established. That's a big thing, I think. At this point of game, he has his economy established, so losing his MCV is not a big thing, but well, saving the prodigy, it is a big thing. And yeah, now Zeus, Bike, Baggy, I love them. This kind of attacks. I love how they're being done by Shoktrepet, because he's actually doing his best. Such an intriguing game. You cannot expect someone of these players lose that easily or win as well. And we see that Masterleaf trying to defend. Oh my god, this MCV is being burned there. Oh what the fuck, there's such a loss. It's gonna make this game, I think. That's gonna be it. There is nothing more you can do from this point. At this point, and yeah, GG. I can say with all my, with all my temper and with all my confidence, without no doubt, it was actually a great game. Not a good game, as someone would say. That was insane. Like, he actually managed to burn all his base. I think all those flame tanks, they did such a great job. Oh my god, they just were roaming. They were going through his base like from the all flanks, from top side, from the bottom side, from the middle side, and they were dealing such a damage like all the time. Just Masterleaf, it seems to me like Masterleaf was baffled, and he was a bit distracted to the one and second tank, and then there is a third, a fourth tank going, and he just couldn't, he couldn't help himself with actually defending from all those tanks. That was delirious, I would say. That was really marvelous game. Shoktrepet has shown us that he can actually win Masterleaf, and he can actually do it by playing at his level. I think he's actually made himself. I don't know. Maybe he's really dealing with Masterleaf because Masterleaf is out of the form, out of the shape. I mean, he's not as he said, he didn't play for a long time. Like, he didn't have much games for a long time. Sometimes with bike, I think, but we all know how important it is in this game in order to keep your skill on a good level, on the level you have. At least play every day and play good player, because if you play noobs or play middle players, you just lose your skill. It's and then you feel yourself. It's really painful to lose like that when you actually know that that's all because you didn't have much practice. Sometimes, at least, right? I can't really see what Masterleaf is texting. Что он пишет? Подскажешь мне? Oh yeah, I had to tell you, Masterleaf told me before this game that he actually got a new monitor, like before this game, he set it up like 20 minutes before this game has started, right? And therefore he had some trouble, maybe he has some issues like getting used to this monitor because it's way bigger than the previous one, and maybe that's an issue. But anyway, I think he's doing really well. Now those designs are going on the base of that's actually the Reaper fraction, which is actually being played by Shoktrepet. Yes, of course, Masterleaf is playing T59. He's doing his best for his adorable fraction he loves the most. I think at least it shows me that at some point I'm actually certain that it's his fraction, because he's having a really good micro, and you can see it on his videos, and this fraction actually annoys a lot of people because they can teleport. This, like with this prodigy hexapod, or this prodigy hexapod combination is being used every time in lots of games or in Kane's Rust, and that makes you just go insane. That makes you actually go nuts sometimes because you don't know how to stop it, and that's actually really difficult to stop. But now we see that Masterleaf is trying to play more in designs and trying to go with designs. I hope that this game he will start and go with this infantry with Sculptis. First of all, I'd like him to go with Sculptis. I'd like him to try and capture the enemy's units like he can always do with Traveler 59 with a good microcontrol. He's actually going to do this. He's actually going to win this game really easy, because against such a fraction as Reaper, you can always use this. First of all, you have to get used to using those units, those infantry squads, and you have to get used to use cultists, because cultists in this game can be insane and unbearable, because they cannot be easily stopped by Reaper. I'd rather say they can almost not be stopped by Reaper, because I played lots of games against Reaper, even with good players, and even I'd rather say only if I had Traveler 59, I could easily counter whatever Reaper does with Cultist. Cultist making a great impact in the game. Cultists make you go like insanely, and I think yeah, there is one issue. I see it now. Oh my god, I didn't see it. We have actually, yeah, we messed up with colors. Whatever. We will say this next game with these players. Now we see this disease trying to attack. This disease are being killed by this. What do you call it? Actually, these tanks, shock worker tanks. And the Shadwalker tanks are being killed, and now this Devourer is gonna be killed, and even both of them, not only one of them. Oh my god, such a loss. It doesn't pay off when you lose something like that, and you don't even kill those Desins. You can't kill them because you have no units. What's wrong with him? I want to say. It seems like it's like losing initiative. My firm staff never just try and never do this. Oh yes, cultists. I've been waiting for them for such a long time. Oh my god, I wanted to. Oh, all right, I'd rather not say what I want to do at this moment because that's a bit vulgar. So yeah, let's just hope that this cult is gonna get all those units under control as much as they can. Go to Shard. I think he has to go more Shardwalkers. He has to try and capture this MCV. I'd like them to capture the MCVs. It's gonna be such a thing if they manage to do this. It will just make this game go upside down. Oh my god, what the fuck? He's actually managed to capture the MCV. How did it happen? What the fuck? I can't believe it actually happened. What the fuck? That's insane. I'm just being overwhelmed with feelings. I'm being totally overwhelmed with my feelings. I didn't think that Shoktrepet would do such a mistake and lose his MCV at this point. He saw that those cultists were going. He saw that he was moving them to him. Oh my gosh, he actually managed to do this, and Shoktrepet lost the game. Shoktrepet losing his MCV and losing the game. What the fuck? Whew. That's... I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say if that was weird or, well, that was insane. Probably that was insane and strange and weird and all things together. Wow, I've been bashed. Like, I didn't play, but I've already been bashed with what's happened on the screen. Oh my god, goodness. Who could expect it coming? Wow. So yeah, that's hell of a game. I would even say the replay. Рубила, сохрани этот реплей, хорошо? Если можешь еще. Yeah. And now we see that Masterleaf is actually going even with Shoktrepet. They having draw, right? They having 2-2. Like, no one wins. We get into the start, to the beginning of the game. So that makes me, that drives me insane. Just seeing it and anticipating what's going to come next. Yeah, good luck, have fun. We are definitely having fun there. Love it. Yes, thank you. That was devastating. I actually didn't expect that he would manage to do this. So yeah, I was actually fascinated with this game, with the ending. Oh yeah. And now we see Mirror. Oh my god, behind Mirror we see Black Hands, like Masterleaf playing for Black Hands, as well as his opponent, which is going to be Shoktrepet in this game, playing for Black Hand. We're gonna see the behind Mirror, and that's a game when you never know what to expect from such kind of a game. You never know what your opponent would do and what you're going to do in the same situation. Like, are they going to go flame tanks, or they just start with bikes? I'd rather start with bikes. If my opponent goes in a flame tank, I can easily counter his flame tank by bikes, right? And that's what makes me even more, that's what makes this game even more unpredictable. And I don't even know, I can't foresee anything happen from this game. Like, I can't be sure about anything. But we see that Masterleaf, no, it's actually Shoktrepet who's trying to capture this tower and that's actually a very smart choice on this stage of the game. If you do this, it actually gives you a vision on the middle of the map, and it actually gives you some kind, you know, of indulgence that you can control your enemy units which are going around this tower, like near it. And we can see that both players trying as much as they can in order to manage and well, scout their opponents, because scout is the first thing which has to be done in this game in order for this to be successful for one or another side. We know that, yeah, that's a very standard beginning of the game. They are actually doing T2 and trying to go flame tanks, and well, we will see what's gonna come next. But we see one flame tank from one and another player. We see Masterleaf doing one tank, and he's telling his MCV he's actually going all in. He's actually deciding to go and make this game even more insane. Oh my god, I love it. How is that possible? But it was such a long time when I last see a game on the pro level, like online, and having the opportunity to be a witness and see live how they playing. It's actually really great to feel. See that this tank gonna get lost. Yes, he's gonna get lost by Masterleaf. Not Masterleaf, sorry, excuse me. That was actually Shoktrepet's tank. And now these bikes and buggies are going around the map, and they will smash this. I don't know what to smash. There's nothing to smash actually. They will try and go from the flanks to the Shoktrepet. And well, some more bikes have been built for Masterleaf, and he leaves them on his base because he knows that some flame tanks are going to come from his opponents, so he left them just in case, so they can protect his base. And now we see that the Scorpion's gonna get killed. We see that this flame tank is coming. Flame tank is gonna kill this refinery. He's going to smash it down. Masterleaf is going to beat his opponent to his knees in this game. It seems to me like he's actually going. Oh my god, he did it. He actually burned 2 structures with one flame tank with one attack. Oh my god, who could actually expect it? Wow, what the fuck. How's that happen in the second game, and now we see the same thing going on, the same crazy thing? Well, Masterleaf just showing us that his game is more, his games are even more unpredictable, and the way he plays is unpredictable. What he does, I didn't expect he would just flame and burn 2 structures with one fire, like with fire tank, and try and get them 2 from one shoot. That's actually not a thing you expect to see really often. But well, that was great. Seems to me like Masterleaf's gonna take this serious if he's going to play like this. What happened? Что случилось? Как он ничего? Я вижу. And Masterleaf's actually asking, how did he do nothing? Why his opponent did nothing? That's a good question. He has to ask himself. I mean, Shoktrepet has to ask himself. I don't understand. Yeah, that's unfathomable for me, but for us, I think. But we hope that this game's gonna go even more insane, or at least they will keep up with this, at this stage of insanity they are going now. So we will be able to actually get as much fan as it is possible from Zeus games, from next games at least. Okay, now we see Masterleaf playing for TF59, as always Travelers, Masterleaf playing for Travelers. And it seems like is his opponent playing for, well, it seems like I can actually see it and read it clearly. Mock, alright, he's playing for Mock, now I see it. So yeah, Marked of Kanes is a good fraction, but I don't know how good they could be. They can be against Traveler 59. It depends how good you are in micro-controlling with MP. If you're good in controlling and shooting MP when you have to shoot, and at the point of the map, at the place you have to shoot it, and you have to do it really quick in order to, you know, to face those not to face but impede those units of Traveler 59. It's actually getting difficult sometimes, but if you're good enough, you can actually manage and win this game. And I think that Shoktrepet, after the last 2 games, he just had to, you know, try and maybe do his best at this game, because we expect him to show us what he can actually do at this point against Travelers, and he has to show us this. Now we see a pretty standard build. And we see that nothing's really going on, like everything is steady and nothing's changing. We see that 2 refs gonna get built by 2 players, and scout is gonna go. We see that bug is gonna go in scout. Traveler player like Shoktrepet going to scan Masterleaf. He's not going to tease him and well, does not scout him. I don't know if it actually teases him, but well, whatever. I think that his opponent, like Masterleaf, is not going to rush now. He knows that this game he can afford himself even to lose, but he won't. I think he will just go T3, maybe even T4, and show us what he can do with Hexapod in this game. Maybe he will make some mechas, but mechas are always hard to micro, so we can expect that Masterleaf can show us a good micro by playing for mechas, right? Playing for this fraction. And I love it. I just it's still, I can just get it through my head, you know, that Masterleaf managed to win last game that easily. He just went with 1 flame tank, and he's actually devastated 2 structures with 1 flame tank. Oh my god, how it can actually happen? How can actually happen such a thing? Who could actually ever predict it to happen? No one can. And the thing is that these Seekers are trying, and like Masterleaf is going to Seekers, he's going to 2. All right, that's a good choice. That's nice. That's a very, you know, that's a very good start, and that promises us a good game. I think it promises us a long game after all, because those 2 last games were more on the rush, right? Like players were trying to win at the start, and now Masterleaf's gonna go Tej, I think, and just try and avoid all those units, losing his units unnecessary. And well, I expect the same thing from Shoktrepet. I expect him to play as good as Masterleaf, and to expect him to win this game. And 1 harvester has been lost. The second one is going to get lost. Does it or does it not? I mean, is this harvester going to be lost? Second was, and now the third is going to be lost. Oh my god, how can he live? Oh, I don't understand. What is he doing? What is he even doing? His base is being attacked, and he's just, what the fuck? He's just watching, and I don't know, maybe at his MCV, or trying and decide to build units, or maybe scouting when his base is being attacked. He just don't see how he loses 3 harvesters, one after another. That was that was funny at one point. But whatever, yeah, as I said, we see mechas coming from Masterleaf. We see that those mechas are gonna try and deal more damage, try and go and kill, I think, those 3 harvesters, which actually have been left at this field, at least. And, or not, maybe Masterleaf's gonna fail. Oh, that's a good decision. Yeah, of course, you just go and get this field on them, and even slow them down even more than they are already, and yeah, kill them, right, kill them. And that's actually a good choice. He's trying to kill with mechas, bikes, baggies, and he's killed with his Seekers, harvesters. 1 harvester has been killed. Now all those baggies and bikes are being cleaned, and so now the second harvester is going to be killed. May not, I don't know if it's going to be killed, but anyways, we see that 2 mechas are still alive. They survived this mess, and they're going to withdraw from this fight, and just Masterleaf, or maybe not, we will just leave, you know, maybe he will wait for another mechas to come, and then just attack him and bash him, and then just, you know, go overboard with mechas and just kill all the structures. Like as I said, that's unpredictable. Masterleaf is doing incredibly well from what I see. He's playing, I think that he's keeping himself quiet right now, and he knows that he actually doesn't have to get nervous of this game or freaking out like maybe he was at the first game and after the first game, because it's been lost. And yeah, and now the second game was lost, sorry. First game Masterleaf actually won, and I see that this structure, the war factory, he actually managed to capture his war factory. How did it? Okay, maybe war factory wasn't the best choice, but still it's a good choice since he managed to capture it and save his prodigy, and that's a good one. And now we see that this mech is gonna get killed and not gonna survive this just, you know, flow of bikes and buggies, because they're gonna get killed. Oh my god, what a micro. Oh no, the prodigy has been killed. So disappointing. That's actually disappointing. I expect him to survive, and then those bikes just would kill all those buggies. That would be really funny. It would entertain me even more, and I think you would be entertained as well. It actually makes me wonder what's gonna happen next, if those Desins are gonna have any chance to survive and kill those harvesters. Like, there are lots of buggies, you can see lots of buggies, but there are no shredder turrets. Shredder turrets are necessary at the point like this. Shredder turrets are necessary to defend from those Desins, because they're not being killed that easy, they're not being defended as easy. 2 harvesters? No, I can't believe 1 harvester. Right? Was I right? I was right, I think. 1 harvester has been lost, the second has almost been killed, but it's not like he managed to, so it doesn't count. And yeah, now we see all these buggies and bikes are going around, or they're going to try and kill some of the harvesters of Masterleaf. Maybe they're gonna smash around, I don't know, maybe kill some structures, but I'd rather them to kill some harvesters, because those harvesters of Masterleaf, there are a lot of them. Not a lot, I think that Masterleaf actually playing on 7 harvesters, I'm not sure, but I'm almost certain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yeah, 1 harvester on the top. So yeah, on the first field, it seems to me like 7 harvesters is the way to win this game. It's enough, it's more than enough, because I need to see this. I need to see where buggies and bikes coming. I want to see it. I actually want to see when they're going to intrude and try and do and harass their opponent, but whatever. Oh my god, he actually managed to capture the structure. He managed to get this defensive structure and now kill. Oh shit, he's going to kill actually some harvesters there, and now those bikes are gonna kill this tripod, but it won't help a lot. Maybe it will, we will see. And now this harvester is gonna get lost. 1, 2, okay, then Masterleaf probably played on 8 harvesters. I was mistaken, but I actually didn't see what he had on the first field. Now I know it, that he had 2 harvesters and 6 on the second, and now we see those bikes are going, and they're gonna get lost. It seems to me like, yeah, 1 second, and those Desins gonna get all those bikes, and not enough buggies, I think. Not enough buggies to stop this mix. And well, you cannot afford yourself in this stage, at this stage of the game, to lose your bikes, you know, and you have to have this upgrade at D3 in order to be able to AMP with your buggies, this hexapod, so you have the chance of winning this game. If you don't, that's gonna be the game, because he's not gonna manage to survive from this point. It seems like tripods are overwhelming, and there are just 2 of them. Yeah, it's not a lot, but they are just having doing a massive damage to his opponent. It seems like they are actually cleaning up most of the bikes, and just Desins are cleaning up the rest. And this, you know, this hexapod taking some damage, shooting as well, but well, it doesn't take as much damage, and it doesn't actually make as much damage as tripods do. Sorry. And now we see that shredder turrets are being built, that Masterleaf's opponent, I mean Shoktrepet, trying to stop all this mess, trying to stop all this attack, and to withdraw. It is trying to maybe at least stop the hexapod, and at least to impede. He has to impede. He has to kill, first of all. He has to kill this tripod, because he won't do anything if he's not going to manage to kill this tripod. This tripod makes lots of damage because it actually kills all those bikes. Now it's not, but it seems to me like he's going to in the closest future, right? If he's going to this bikes, and he's going to kill it like really easily from 1-2 shots. And now we see, this actually a good choice. Shocktroopers are gonna clean up this the rest of the structures and help to clean up with those enemy units, but it's not necessary. This game is over. It was over since all those bikes and buggies have been killed. Nothing to do in this game, and Shoktrepet understands it, and he just yelled. Yeah, it was actually a massive assault. Who actually Masterleaf, it seems to me like he actually made it to the best of his ability. Maybe he was just really, I don't know, kept himself calm and just played to his own standards. Maybe he did. I think he did. That was the reason he played this game really great. And maybe, I don't know, it seems to me like Shoktrepet is a bit confused. That's the reason he loses this game. He lost that game, last game at least, because he didn't even do the proper units. He could have done T3 units at least, but those buggies and bikes against Hexapod and lots of designs, and on the addition to it all, we always have tripods, 2 tripods. It's not the way to counter them by buggies and bikes. So let's stick around. Подожди, слушай, давай на минутку возьмем перерыв. Напиши им 1 минута. Мне нужен. В принципе, я готов. Ну, если выиграют, то... Да, это последнее будет, если он выиграет. Я не знаю, куда делся Shoktrepet. It's like Shoktrepet, maybe, I don't know, where did he go? I would ask him. He's actually not in the game, from what I see. Alright, stick around and wait for Shoktrepet. Maybe he's going to do some kind of thing that will, put himself into the right headspace, and he will be able to concentrate on the game and do his best, and then win 3 games ahead, like 3 games in a row from Masterleaf. That would be insane, and I would roll on the floor after that if it happens. I would really do this, you know. If Masterleaf loses the series, that would be the craziest thing, I don't know, for my last month, I think. not like I have a really boring and dull life, don't think. But talking about the games, that's gonna be the craziest thing that ever happened. That happened this month for me at the game. А вот я Шоктрепету, он заходит уже, я вижу, он же заходит, не переживай, сейчас будет все. Well, that's gonna be the last game in case Masterleaf won, and well, let's expect that he won't at this stage, because I wanna see more games as well as you, right? So we have Masterleaf playing for Traveler 59 and Shoktrepet. Shoktrepet's playing for Black Hands, like his usual style for Black Hands. Let's hope that he actually put himself into the right headspace right now, and he's gonna play he's gonna work his ass off in order to win this next game, and then try and to overplay Masterleaf in the next game and get the series. Yeah, who could actually believe it be possible? But I think that Shoktrepet was really good at the first 3 games, maybe 4, when he actually even started to win, like he had the score was 3-2 or something like that, but Shoktrepet was going to, I thought that he actually stood a really good chance to win the series, and I still believe it, I still hope it, and we all waiting for it to come. But on the other hand, I still hope that Masterleaf is gonna win the series. It's not like I'm just wanting here, you know. I want us to see a really unexpected and, you know, marvelous show. First of all, we see those designs as always. We see that Masterleaf is going to rush his opponent. He's doing it like always. But this time, is it gonna work? Is it gonna work, Masterleaf? Are you gonna make it? Yes, you did it, and that's gonna be it. I couldn't figure it out. How could it happen? That's the end of the game. I think that's actually the end of the series, because he will not get back from this point. You know, he's actually below the... You don't see it now. Something is going on now with connection. Что-то случилось, слышишь? У меня все висит. Сейчас, now. Okay, now it seems like I re-established my connection. Yes. And those designs are gonna go and try and hit one more harvester, but no, they're not gonna make it, not this time. Now the harvesters are gonna get a proper defend, and they had to have at the first when at the first time when Masterleaf actually went for the first harvester, but whatever. The only thing that matters is that Masterleaf still has those designs and that Shoktrepet is still in the game. So that's actually promised to be interesting. Okay, once this is gonna get killed, I think they will. Yes. Oh no, some designs last, and no, I can't believe that they would kill this harvester. I would never believe they do this. I think, yeah, there's Shredder turret come up, and we see that it will defend the base. Now we see that Masterleaf is going with one harvester in the blue Tiberium. It seems like he's actually serious about measures he's gonna take in this round. He's gonna make his opponent suffer. He won't take him that easily. He will leave. He will let him leave until the very end, until he overwhelms him with the amount of his units, with number of his units. I think he will make, but on the other hand, we don't know what Shoktrepet is gonna answer for it, right? He's gonna make, he can always get back, and I think that's actually that kind of a player that can make it happen, you know. He can manage to survive. Now we see that Masterleaf is going for harvesters. It seems like one harvester is on the blue Tiberium, right? And 4, 5 harvesters here for Shoktrepet. Unbelievable. He actually made it. Yeah, he almost at the same economy like Masterleaf. It seems to me like they are close, because Masterleaf actually made a lot disintegrators, and yeah, Shoktrepet knows that the only way for him to win this game is actually go and establish his second field economy and try to evolve as much as possible in order to get maybe to tech, and then I don't know, maybe do some of T3 units on just get T4 and get this Tiberium missile, Tiberium rocket, and so on, you know, because he's actually the player with a good temper. It seems to me like he's actually gonna do this if he will play properly, if he will scout. First of all, he has to scout. It seems to me like his mistake is that he never has a proper scout at the places when he had to have it. It seems to me like he had never had the scout near the harvesters, because those harvesters are being killed so easy. I actually noticed it. I noticed that those harvesters are being killed so easy for a lot of times when those designs come, and those harvesters are just not being properly defended, and that's one of the biggest disadvantages. I think that he has to pay attention on his defense, you know, of these harvesters, and also he needs this blue Tiberium. He'd rather go on his. If I were him, I'd rather go and take this blue Tiberium, but on the other hand, he don't want to take this risk, and that's completely understandable, because you know, this game is gonna be intense for him. And he may feel that he actually he's freaking out, I think, after all those games we played, and not a little stressed or nervous, but freaking out, because I don't think he want to lose it. Or maybe on the other hand, he's just being completely calm and steady, and maybe he's being just, you know, absolutely quiet, because he knows that even if he loses it, it won't say anything, because he actually did a great job. He shown us a good fight. He showed us that he actually can play at this point like a Masterleaf. He can be equal to him, and now we see that, oh my god, this cult is gonna get killed, but this harvest is gonna was killed, and that was a good one. I liked it, because he actually managed to capture it and made those units, made those infantry killed as their own harvester. Not like there's an insurmountable damage or something like that, but at least those are the damages, the damage that Masterleaf take and make all the time, actually, to his opponent. Yeah, he make it to his opponent, and it seems to me like he's actually good with it. He's actually multitasking really good. I see that he's actually controlling this harvester, this infantry on, but no, he didn't control it properly. Or it was just, I don't know, miss micro. It happens sometimes. Yes, okay, whatever. We see that this harvester, is he trying to save it? No, he's not. He's trying to kill infantry with it. Okay, that's the wisest choice in the situation, and that's actually a really good one. I think that this one is gonna make him win. If you go, I think he should go and try and kill this infantry with those tanks he had. And yeah, because they're very good against infantry. That's a good chance to win this game for me. what's up, and nothing's going on really, because like Masterleaf is just, I don't see him establishing economy in the third field, but it seems to me like he's going to win this game right ahead. If he's gonna get this D3, he's gonna get this. What he wanted. Can he defend it? Can he do at least anything? Do anything. Just try and keep up it. Don't lose this, please. Don't lose this, because you need it. You need it in order to play Master, in order to at least try and win him, at least to to make the proper units, to make this T3 units, because if he loses it, that's gonna be the game. It's we see that Masterleaf captured Scorpion. He's just trying and keep his opponent under control. He's trying like keeping him scouted all the time. That's actually a big deal, because his opponent, like Shoktrepet, doesn't actually know what Masterleaf doing. Masterleaf is going all things together, what he wants, and the good thing is that his opponent never knows about it. He will just figure it out when he sees it on his base, what Masterleaf does, right? When he sees the results of it, we would say. And yes, this column is gonna get killed, but whatever. It doesn't make anything actually. It kills some structures, but on the other hand, we see that purifiers are going from Shoktrepet, just trying to the best of his ability, trying to win this, at least to survive in this game, right? It was actually these two first games they shown us, and they were insane. In this game, he actually tried to do his best at this game as well. And one more harvester can be captured. One more harvester has been captured by Masterleaf as well. Yeah, and why not? Why not capturing this harvester? Like, if I can, why wouldn't I capture it, right? That's what Masterleaf think. And that's completely understandable. I would do the same thing, but I would not have as good micro as him, I think. Yes, definitely, and obviously I wouldn't have, but at least we see that Masterleaf can show us what you can do with a decent micro still. We can see that this actually air will clear all this infantry if it will be microed good, and that's what's gonna happen. He will micro it good, he won't lose them, and we see that this infantry is getting back. It's withdraw from this fight because they know they won't win it. He will lose all the infantry. No way to win this fight. You have to set up, you have to stay back, stay put, get back, or maybe try to win this game and lose it, or whatever. We can at least see it, we can enjoy it, we can entertain it, and we can get a ridiculous amount of fun from it. And on the other hand, we see that those tanks, yes, they actually dealing their damage. They actually helping to clear it up. Those almost all infantry, like all infantry has been cleaned by, but most of them were cleaned by those devastator warships, and that's gonna be the series. They made it. Yes, Masterleaf made it. Actually, he actually won the series. It was, I wouldn't say it was easy. I think he struggled a bit, and I think that Shoktrepet definitely struggled more since he lost the series. But well, and on the other hand, he actually did his best. He's shown us that maybe he's not on the peak of his firm, maybe he's not in the peak of his skill right now. Maybe he's playing more Tiberian Wars, and he's just neglecting playing Kane's Wrath, and there are always consequences, right? That's what we see. We see the consequences that Masterleaf actually won the series, and I actually enjoyed casting it. And thank you for watching this one and share with us your opinions, your emotions, express them in our chat, express them in our Discord server. You are always welcome to do that. And thank you, Rubila, for commentating. Спасибо, Rubila. And thank you everyone for watching this. Stick around and good night.